Glad you're joining. As you get the notification, welcome to Coffee Chat. Little segment that I do live every Monday through Friday. It's available in case there's some type of conflict. But anyways, glad to be here. Last full week of October. This month has, accelerated on. It is that fall season. Fall weather is finally hitting where we live. It's kind of nice. It's refreshing, but yet I could go back to sunshine and 70 degrees. It was great. But glad to be with you. Want to first start and share this. My first thought, my first idea, my first topic, my first piece to discuss is what does taking the high road look like? I read about this in a daily reader, the Maxwell Daily Reader. And there are these 5 attributes to taking the high road. And it was a great example that I thought I would share because it's a wonderful reminder for everyone. Taking the high road is set by caring more for others than you think is wise. Taking the high road is risking more than others think is safe. Taking the high road is dreaming more than others think is practical. Taking the high road is expecting more than others think is practical. And then lastly, taking the high road is working more than others think is necessary. As people have shared with me, taking the high road, taking the extra mile, driving the extra mile, there's not as much traffic and the view's a lot better. So take the high road. The next thing I want to share is I read this morning and it was a share by Hal Elrod. And he was talking about this gentleman talked about the economy. It's like, yeah, the economy is going to go down. Real estate values will go down. Rent values will go down. Things will change. Why? Because that's life. It's cyclical. Things go through cycles. That is normal ups and downs. So instead of being worried about if it's going to happen, what are you doing to prepare yourself for both ways? If it doesn't go down or if it does? Because if you take the time to prepare for that, then the idea of being sick and tired of what you're going through doesn't really set in. But there are elements of life. Sometimes we have to stop and realize, man, I'm sick and tired of it being this way. I need to make a change. And if that's you, man, I encourage you, seek that change. And sometimes being sick and tired, the first change that you can make is just having a better outlook on the day. Change your mindset. Hey, you know what? Whatever happens to me today, I'm grateful for. It happened for me, not against me, but for me. So when this idea of being sick and tired surrounds you, this is my encouragement. Find somebody else who is encouraging, is uplifting, who you look at and say, man, I value the way they carry themselves. All right, last thing I'm going to leave you with, my thought of the day. Your ideas and beliefs are Lego blocks of life. Last night we were watching Sunday Night Football, and my youngest son, Landon, who loves Lego, he's enthralled by them. He said, hey, Dad, would you build Lego with me? I'm like, sure, great. So I sit there and I kind of start building this Jeep, as he called it, this transformation. He's 13, right? So it's a little bit more sophisticated. And I realized this morning as I was reading and this idea of our beliefs and our ideas, just like when I was building Lego with my son, you take some blocks and you put them in and they start to have the structure. Well, at times in doing that, we had to scale back and rebuild it. That happens to us in life. It's okay to have your ideas and beliefs challenged. That's what makes them worthwhile. That's what makes sure that they fit. That's what makes sure they build a great foundation. Just like building Lego, just like using the Lego block, you can interchange them. You can say, you know what? I just don't have a place for this 4x4 block right now. I need to put in something different. I need to change that out. It's okay. That's what life is about. Your ideas and beliefs are Lego blocks of life. I hope you got value from this today. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for being here. Nice to see you, Rochelle.